Hey guys, sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was getting my daughter down for bed, so we're gonna do some more mystery boxes tonight. I've got some other stuff to talk about, and I wanted to say hello to everybody who's in here. Pre-game in here, Wobbles is in here, Carlos Santiago, what's going on, man? Harsh Life, Johnny Dakota, Isaac, Chad Crow. Thank you guys so much. The Butcher, I know what you're doing right now. Man from Beantown. Man from Beantown is my mystery box go-to guy. Yeah, you're right. Well, I'm learning. Just put it that way. With every mystery box I open, I learn something. You guys learn something. Nemesis Prime is here from Three Men in a Basement. Since Gary blew up, he doesn't show his cat anymore. That's correct. Rock the Proof. What's up? So here we go. Thomas Cash, what's going on? So we're live tonight. We're going to open these boxes up, these boxed hero boxes. I got the idea from these from the guys over at Three Men in the Basement. I think Justin opened one. Otto opened one. They're $30 a piece. I think they were like $8 shipping, so it came to just under 40 bucks. I ordered two of them because I like to order two. They came. This is a dislike here. They came without even opening these things. They came in a priority flat rate envelope. Not happy with that, because I would almost rather they shipped it with this by itself. But the flat rate envelope, I don't know. Again, pros and cons to all these boxes. So Matt Forge, how you doing? Already got 50 people in here, keeping an eye out on me, getting ready to crack open these. Oh, and one other thing about these, they weren't even taped. So I didn't open them, I promise. I did not open these, but they were in the priority envelope, not taped. Anything could have happened. They could have opened up and sprayed everywhere, but they didn't. Fallen Hero, he's here. We're ready to start. Fallen Hero is here. We can get going now. Just a weekend in his comics. How you doing? I purchased a box of Hero. I purchased a boxed Heroes box yesterday. How long did they take to receive? They were really quick, man. They were coming from the West Coast too. I'm on the East Coast. They were coming from the West Coast, and it was really quick, like 3 days. They got them out fast. Dave in the Cave, another Three Men in the Basement. Victor, Ellie, the Game Hunter. The Butcher's still in here. I was going to bring up, actually, maybe I can do it right now on the fly, because I wanted you guys to see the website. I like to show you guys all the info as we open these things. So, and every one we open, we learn a little bit. What's good, what's bad, what we like, what we don't like, what works, what doesn't work. Okay. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see this. Share screen. We're going to go over the box right now. So here we are. Here it is, boxedheroes.com. I learned this again from the Three Men in the Basement guys. Otto, Justin, you guys opened some boxes. So here it is. It's $30 a box. Shipping is calculated at checkout. So my shipping was about $8 because I think they're coming from the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast. What I do like about this, we're going to talk pros and cons. What I do like about this is the price, but maybe it might not be worth it. We'll see what we get. What I dislike about this is you don't know how many are made. I always like to know the numbers, so that's always a plus for Torpedo. Torpedo says, okay, we have these Wonder Woman mystery boxes. We made 600 of them. We're going to ship them when they sell out. I actually really like that setup a lot. You know there's 600 of them out there. You know what the odds are to hit a grand prize. You know, well, with the Wonder Woman ones, you know specifically what's in there. But and here are the grand prizes. So I wonder if I can just click on this. Get out of here, you. This month's prizes. So I'm assuming that for every 25 box, these are 1 in 25. There must be multiples of these. So there's 1 in 25. You have the first Bishop. You have, what is this? The first, what's his name? Dressed as Robin. Jason Todd. Is Jason Todd? I don't know. You have the first Annihilus signed, I believe, by Sinnott. Spider-Gwen 1. Those are 1 in 50. 1 in 75. Some more stuff. I like that Teixeira sketch. That's cool. But here's the thing too, and here's 1 in 100s right here. The thing about these boxes, they're sized. They're comic book size. They're not sized for slabs. So if we hit a grand prize, oh, is there a picture in here? Is there a note? I don't know. We have no clue. How do we know we hit a grand prize? That's all I want to know. Oh yeah, Man from Beantown. The only Superior Plus boxes that are good are from that Spider-Man booth. I didn't get any of those. I didn't even know they went on sale. I missed out. So when you get a chance, check your Instagram. Question for me. All right. We're going to crack into it. We're only in 5 minutes. I like to get these boxes open by like the 10 to 20 minute mark, and then we can chat for a bit and have fun. I do have I have two Torpedo Wonder Woman boxes coming that I'd like to go live with whenever those ship. They did sell out. They did announce they sold out, so they're getting ready to ship. That's going to be another live video sometime whenever I get them. And what I'm also going to do with that one too, with that video, which will be a little different, is we're going to do the unboxing. And because the unboxing is it's going to be very anticlimactic because we know what we're getting. We know we're getting Wonder Woman 750, the 3 Jim Lee variants. I think they're all connecting covers. Other than that, we don't know if we hit a grand prize. So we know that. So what I'm going to do as well as open those 3 boxes is I've ordered a bunch of stuff like off eBay and stuff. We could open those up and show you. I could give you a show, show you what I've been ordering on eBay to give you an idea of what I'm collecting right now. So 84 people in here. I think that's enough. Let's start opening these things. I have text messages and everything. Oh, Aaron. That should be good. He might be in here. All right, let's do the first one here. I like the box. Colorful, right? There it is. Boxed Heroes have their information right here. They're, what is that? Boxed Heroes on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. That's pretty good. Here we go. Hopefully we hit a grand prize so we can see how they do it, because there's no slap doesn't fit in here. Oh, a card fell out. It's just a card. Boxed Heroes is here to save you from. It's bubble wrapped. That's nice. Boxed Heroes is here to save you from other mystery and subscription boxes. We have amazing inventory and awesome prizes. Check out our website for more information. We already did that as a group. All together, we did that. We checked that website out. So that must come in every card. So these are subscription boxes as well as just your standard mystery boxes. Fallen Hero, what is going on? Thank you so much for that super chat. Now I have to stop what I'm doing to acknowledge this dude. Fallen Hero EM1, thank you so much. Very, very much appreciate that. Let me get that Amazing Spider-Man 20. Yeah, did you message me? I think a couple people messaged me about that book. The only books left from today's video, I think, was the ASM 20 and the ASM 20, as well as the Craven, the 15. So Fallen Hero, thank you so much. If you're interested in the Craven as well, that is available. So let's get in this. I like the sticker. I like the sticker on here. Again, this is what we're gonna start doing with these mystery boxes. Pros and cons. Pros is the price. A lot of books. We'll see. My Instagram is verygary_comics. Look, awesome prizes. Can you see that? It says awesome prizes there. And amazing inventory. So this is a busy box. A lot of stuff going on this box. Let me write this in for you. This guy. Very Gary. That is my Instagram. Oh, there's no period in there. Sorry. Let me try that one more time. Okay. Now we have over 100, so we gotta get this open. So here we go. We got a bunch of books. I like the sticker. I like the bubble wrap. I like all of that. Oh, looks like we have a signature from Rocket Comics with a certificate of authenticity, a Scotty Young signature. It was signed on March 1st, 2020. So you guys get to see what it is first. I'm going to do it. How should I do this? I'll do it like this. So there it is. Star-Lord, Legendary Star-Lord #1, signed by Scotty Young with a Rocket Comics certificate of authenticity. All right. That's pretty good. Already. The box already did well, and this wasn't even a grand prize. I'm impressed. In a Mylar. So that's cool. Here's book #2, Web of Spider-Man 100. It's not a 9.8, but it looks sharp. Shiny book. Sticker on every one. Sticker on the back. They didn't even use tape. In Mylar, though. Book 3. Whoa. Square bound. Amazing Spider-Man Revelations. This is almost like a small trade. Not bad. First appearance. Oh, first appearance of Mr. Sinister. That is great. This box is killing it. This is impressive. This is impressive. First appearance of Mr. Sinister. Again, not ultra high grade, but I'll take it, man. Not a 9.8, but I'll take it. In Mylar. With the box hero sticker. And it says right here, first appearance of Mr. Sinister. So I'm kind of getting it spoiled here. First appearance of Cletus. This is fantastic, this box, guys. First Cletus Cassidy, who becomes Carnage. This is a great box. This is also not a 9.8, but it's a key, man. Nice book. This box has exceeded $30 immediately. Marvel 2-in-1, first appearance of Crossfire. Marvel 2-in-1 52, still a minor key. I mean, I don't even know what's in the second box yet. That was good. And last but not least, a Ragman #1. I'm blown away. Is there hundreds of dollars in here? No, there's not. Is there more than $30 in here? Absolutely 100%. Well over $30. We're going to go into the second box, which will be a really good barometer here, right? We can see box #1 crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. That was fantastic. 2 thumbs up on that one. That was great. That was quality. Again, I paid $30 for that box with about $8 shipping, so it was just under $40. That was very good box. Very good box. I'm really curious. Here's the card thing. I'm really curious what a grand prize looks like, because I'd love to see. You know, you're not fitting the slab in here, right? So does it come on a card like this and you have to claim it? I don't know, but this is what it looks like. Again, everything's bubble wrapped. You got the sticker on there, which is nice. So, and they fill this box, guys. This box is filled. So there's, how many books did we get in this last one? Granted, one was a thicker square bound. 7 books. So I'm happy. Let's see how this goes though. So I don't see nothing here. I don't know if they tell you that you've won or anything like that, but so far I gotta say, for a raw box, $30, very good. But let's see. Maybe this is a dud. So maybe you just saw highs and lows. First book, X-Men Prime. Okay. Not great. Not, you know. What we all have to remember here as a group is that this box was only $30. So let's keep it together. This is again, square bound, might be a little trade. Amazing Spider-Man, a trade. So everything's still in Mylar. I like this. Justice League 1. All right. It says first appearance of Maxwell Lord on the back. Okay. Devil Dinosaur #1. I really like that as a spec book. I like this one a lot. Is this a 9.8? No, you're probably looking at like a 9.2 with a press. Very good. Very happy. Very happy. The Hood #1. First appearance and origin of the Hood, Parker Robbins. I don't know anything really about this. And a Logan's Run #1. All right. You know, so you probably saw, sorry about the glare, guys. You probably saw an average box. All right, we'll go back over this. That other box was crazy good. I like this. I like this. Justice League 1. This was box #2. Not bad for 30. It came to 38 for me. So just remember, there is shipping involved. And this guy. That was box #2. Box #1 was crazy. I mean, if box #1 was without hitting a grand prize, we got to be happy with this, right? A Scotty Young signature with certificate of authenticity from Rocket Comics. A Ragman #1. Ooh, man, that camera is funky today. Marvel Toon 1 #52, first appearance of Crossfire. All right. So like this, ASM 344, first appearance of Cletus Cassidy. We know he's Carnage. And then I like this. This is the best book out of here. First appearance of Mr. Sinister, X-Men 221. Little trade. And then Web 100. So you guys be the judge. I think you saw a high and a low. I think you saw a really good box, and I think you saw an average box. Even the average box had the Devil Dinosaur #1 in there, so you pretty much got your money's worth. I'm happy. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm happy. That was worth it. Would I do that again? Sure. I think I would. I think I would do that again, maybe in another month or so. Oh, look at this guy, Chad Crow. Let's see what that hood. Let's see if Hood 1 looks like a 9.8. We're all learning together. Ooh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. There's one tick. Sometimes CGC will give you one. Sometimes you get one. So that was it. Again, that was Boxed Heroes. We didn't hit a grand prize, but I think we did pretty well for $30 a piece. Dave in the Cave with that $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Dave in the Cave from 3 Men in a Basement. Shout out to Gary for the content and Boxed Heroes. Yeah, Boxed Heroes did well. I like the box. I like the books inside. I like the price. I thought it was good. Yeah, Debucha, absolutely. The mystery boxes are extremely hit or miss. I'm a hater of the mystery box, but that was a good deal you made out. I agree. I think that was good. I do. That was good. That was a very fair box. Matt Forge, I hope my Boxed Heroes haul looks like this. I'm glad you ordered one. I am. Chad, I think I'm going to get that one graded. That was the hood. Let's see what happens with this. The hood #1. Man, this camera is squirrely today. See that? So thank you, Justin. The last raw near mint hood went for $30 on eBay. So you had a $30 book here, and easily you have a $30 book in the Devil Dinosaur. This I was really excited about. I'm gonna have to move you back a little, guys. Yeah, I was really happy about this one, the Devil Dinosaur. I'll press it. I don't know if I'll send it out, but I'll press it because it's not a 9.8, and now I'm kind of a 9.8 snob with all these pre-screens. Currently, I have 107 books at CGC with 75 of them are pre-screen 9.8. I have a bunch of magazines, which that's going to be a video maybe next week from that big collection. I have another 25 book getting ready to go. I think I'm going to wait for those Torpedo mystery boxes because I think I'm going to send out those Wonder Woman 750s to get pre-screen 9.8 as well. But yeah, I was happy with this one. Does Torpedo only do DC mystery boxes? Not at all. Torpedo's last box happened to be a DC one because it was Wonder Woman, and obviously they needed to get rid of all those Jim Lee variants, which is fine. It just happened to be a very DC heavy one. This last one was a DC one. What are these boxes from? This is boxedheroes.com. Boxedheroes.com. That was impressive for $30 a piece. Mr. Huddleston, I don't do mystery boxes because they send stuff I don't collect, but after seeing that first book, I may have to try this one. Hey, if you're going to try a mystery box, why not try one that's $30? It was a strong $30. That was a good box. I find the Torpedo boxes to be the worst ones, but they have the best grand prizes. The one thing I'll say about the Torpedo boxes is if you're into an exclusive variants, Torpedo is probably worth it. Will you get your $100 back? Probably not, but will you get some cool books? Yeah, you'll probably get some cool books if you're into those. Do you like these better than the Spider-Man mystery boxes? That's a strong yes. That's a strong yes. You guys just, if you're curious, go back and watch my Spider-Man mystery box unboxing, and then you just watch this one. So you be the judge. Victor's a big fan of that Devil Dinosaur #1. I agree. Do you use tracking software for your collection? Yes, I do. It's called my head. This is how I track my collection right here. So when I get old and senile, it's just going to be a mess. There's going to be viruses and everything. No pun intended. Have you tried Superior Box yet from Spider-Man Booth? I haven't, but I would love to. I think every time I check, I think they're sold out. It's a higher end box. I think it's very expensive, but I think you get a lot of good, you can get some good stuff in there. So that I will take a shot at when it's available. We still have a lot of people in the chat, and we got everything done before 20 minutes. So guys, if you want to keep going, we'll keep going. Oh, here comes everything right now. How many boxes did you get? I got 2 boxes, and I think I got 2 of the Spider-Man booth too. I usually get 2 boxes just to help my odds out a little better. I've sold off a lot of my last copy of Torpedo boxes already. For me, it's a lotto ticket to a crazy book. It is. You're basically buying a 1 in 600 chance at a holy grail, right? Hulk 181 9.8. That box sold in like 15, 20 minutes. That Batman #1, the 0.5. I would take a 0.5 Batman #1. That's why I bought 2 boxes. I thought I did well. Oh, I hit on the Parasite. That was a good box. How many copies of Vigilante did you get in your Spidey box? I don't know if I got any Vigilantes. Oh, they go on sale at midnight tonight? Midnight what? Eastern time or Pacific? Because I know that dude's on the West Coast. I'm not about to stay up till 3 a.m. to order those things. Should you wait to the movie releases to sell certain keys? I think the high point of selling a major key is when the trailer drops. The first trailer, the second trailer. You got to be in it to win it. That's it. You may not be happy with what you get, but you got to be in it to win it. Just a little podcast. How are you doing? No, I'll tell you what. The Spider-Man booth box was weak, but I think the Superior boxes are very, very good from what I've seen. On the flip side, those Dave, like let's go over pros and cons right now. I would actually not mind doing that because I want to hear from you guys as well. You've seen me open a bunch of these things. Some of you have participated in some of you won't buy them. Oh, 12 Eastern. Thank you, man, from Beantown. I'll probably do that if I'm awake. Should I just set my, I'm going to set my thing. Let's see. Remind me at midnight to buy mystery boxes.
All right, I'll remind you at midnight.
We're on. All right, man, from Beantown, we're on. We can go over some pros and cons because I've opened a bunch of these now. Like, so for instance, the pro to this one. So a pro to boxheroes.com. Number one, the content was great, and it was only $30. That was fantastic. I liked that. That Spider-Man booth. Oh, here, a con. Let's go over a con with these. The con is the grand prizes are slabs. We don't know how you know if you won a grand prize. Does it come on one of these cards? Is it a picture like Torpedo does? Is it a different size box? Because if it's a different size box, that kind of changes the game a little bit. Those are some pros and cons for this box. You want to go over Torpedo's boxes. Well, the cons may be you're not into those exclusive variants. If you're not into those exclusive variants, it's not going to be your box. The grand prizes, though, are fantastic. On the flip side, it's a $100 price tag, usually, for the or more. Sometimes less, but or more. So, pros and cons. That Spider-Man Booth Pro, you tell me. You saw them. Cons, the content. What else did we open? We opened, oh my God, DA Card World. DACardworld.com. David Adams. The pro was you got a slab. You were confirmed 100% you got a slab, which that's a big pro for me. I like that because if the work is already done for you. The con for that box, ridiculously expensive for what you got. So they guaranteed you a graded Batman book because I bought the Batman ones, okay? They didn't guarantee you a 9.8. They didn't tell you if it was CGC or CBCS. It could be one or the other, which could be a deal breaker for some people. The price was like $125 plus tax or something. And, okay, I hit on one grand prize, which was great. It was the second or third. It was like the third or fourth place prize. It was a Quad Signs Batman Hush by Jim Lee. Hey, can't complain. Great book. But I've ordered 4 boxes from them. But when you miss on those boxes, you miss tremendously. I will say they don't guarantee you that you're going to get your value, which is another thing I wouldn't guarantee because I don't know. We got some bad books in those mystery boxes, man. Some bad books in the DA card world. Yeah, they were graded, but they weren't even 9/8. They were Batman books that weren't 9/8. It was just, and the 198 I did get was just a random Batman book. There wasn't even a key or a minor key for that matter. Just ugh. So that was but again, it's nice to know you're going to get a slab, but man, when you miss bad, real bad. Michael Panucci, the Jack B mystery box is the best I've ever seen and dealt with. I have no idea what that is. Put that content in the chat there. Put it in there. Whoa, I just missed a whole bunch. I have to jump all the way down here. Came in late. Yeah, actually, these boxes were good, man. So I'm going to go real quick. So box number 2. We'll start with box number 2. These boxes were $30 plus shipping. Devil Dinosaur number 1, and every box came in the Mylar, which is nice. The Hood number 1, which is nice. And my camera. And then we had like an X-Men Prime and a Spider-Man trade and a Justice League 1 and a Logan's Run. Okay, pretty good. No complaints. And I do like that everything comes in Mylar with full backs. It's awesome. I'm going to take a lot of these books right out of there and put good books in there. Box number 1 was even better. So we had a Web of Spider-Man 100, right? Whoa. First Mr. Sinister, X-Men 221. Then Amazing Spider-Man 344. First Cletus Cassidy. What? For $30? Marvel 2-in-1 52. This is the first appearance of Crossfire. It says it on the back. Look. See that? Ragman number 1. And we also got here a Scotty Young signed book with the certificate of authenticity. $30. Fantastic. Great boxes. And another little trade. So that's what came in those boxes. DA Card World boxes are terrible, which is terrible because I'll never order another one. Don't you want it to be like good enough where, okay, you didn't hit a grand prize, but you're happy with what you walked away with? That's nice. Okay, at least I got this. Now it was so bad, I'll never order another one. That's why I ordered the torpedoes. Like, okay, at least I got some cool variants, some exclusive stuff that I could get graded because they were extremely high grade. You're going to see a lot of those come back in future videos in 9.8s. So there you go. So we got some 9.8 slabs, which is nice. The grand prizes are phenomenal in torpedo. The DA Card World grand prize was awesome. But here's another pro for DA Card World. They do tell you how many boxes there are and how many are left. They say there's only 100 boxes, and they let you know how many are left. I like that. I like torpedoes better because I like torpedo shipping everything at once. I think that's great. We're not going to ship till everything sells out. Of course, they usually do. They have every mystery box so far sold out. So I like that. Again, pros and cons. Your budget might have a lot to do with it too. Do you not want to take a $100 risk? Would you feel better taking a $30 risk? Why not? Man from Beantown, I already bought a version 11 because I have an early access email, so I don't have to keep my ass up. This box has CGC book sign and sketch by Stan Lee, a Jock sketch of Joker, a CGC 7.0 Golden Age Wonder Woman. Those are grand prizes? Or every box can't have that, right? That must be grand prizes. Let's see. K-Tite is from Japan. My Spider-Man booth boxes took 2 months to get to Canada. Probably won't do it again. That's another thing with the Spider-Man booth boxes. They take forever to ship. Forever. So they're shooting themselves in the foot when they don't at least give you your value's worth. So this is I don't think quite that. Look, you can't charge me $120, $125 for a mystery box and give me a CGC slab that I can't get $10 for. No, you cannot do that. That discourages me. Now, if I had gotten a 9.8 of a minor key that maybe sells for $75 to $80 and I paid $120, I'll feel a lot better because at least I got a key out of there in a 9.8. I won a key, 9.8. Okay, did I get my $130 back? No, I didn't, but I'm still okay with this. At least I have this. I didn't even get that from those boxes. So Oh, here we go. Just some of the grand prizes they announced, a lot more on YouTube. Man from Beantown, how quick do they get those boxes out, though? I'd like to know that. That I would like to know. Because those other boxes, the regular Spider-Man booth boxes, do take a long time. I'm done with Torpedo Comics. Dumbasses sent my 2 Golden Age Plastic Mans to the wrong person. We've all been there. Did anything happen yet? Yeah, everything happened, Benjamin. I'm sorry. You missed it. Usually it's done in the first 20 minutes. You are too late. And I'll never talk about what I opened up again. Nah, I'm just kidding. We'll go over it later. I just did it like 2 or 3 times. Aaron, if you're still in here, I'm going to be calling you after this show or texting you. Now who's texting me? Oh, yeah. So we'll I'm definitely not done with the mystery boxes because I think they're fun to open. I do have a good time. I won't open the DA card world anymore, but I do have a good time with them. I know you guys like them because it's fun to watch. Because I've watched mystery box unboxings for boxes that I've already opened, like torpedoes. I go watch other people's torpedoes mystery boxes. It's fun. You want someone to win. You want to see them win. Especially if you know the person, it makes it that much better. Oh, double A, you're still here. Thank you, Aaron. So shipping is the bad part. I don't think they will ship until the 2nd week of June. That's about a month. I'll take that shot. It's another mystery box to open live, and it's something different, so I'll definitely take that shot. LEE's the Game Hunter. I only do claim sales on IG. Video auctions gets complicated, especially with a lot of people. Yeah, so you're talking to somebody who has done a lot of Instagram claim auctions, and it's tough with the lag. I will agree. It's tough when you get a lot of people in there, man. It's tough. I've seen a lot of version 10 unboxings, and they have pretty good books in them. I think they're around $250. Hey, I don't mind paying $500 for a mystery box as long as the books are good, my odds are good, and I have all the information. How many boxes there are, everything shipping at once. I just want as much information as I can. That's what I want. $38 is Justin, 38. Well, you know, because you open one. These boxes were good for 38 bucks, and that's on the East Coast. They might be a little cheaper on the West Coast depending on shipping. I watched a sneaker mystery box the other night. I need this quarantine crap to end. So on their website, version 11 starts shipping June 11th. Not bad, like the 2nd week of June. I think the regular Spider-Man booth boxes take like 4 to 6 weeks to ship. Thanks, Johnny Boy. Very Gary stands for very good. Thank you. Direct One, they should have pull list of what comics are all there and which ones have been pulled. See, that is cool. That would be good if you had like if you knew exactly what was in every box, such as DA Cardboard, right? If I knew the risks I was taking in DA Card World, I might not be as upset. If I knew what like losing would look like, I'd be like, all right, $125. I know I'm going to lose and get this, but if I win and get this, all right, we did well. Roger got a box mystery box today, opening on 3 Made in the Basement live show. Roger, when is your live show? When are you opening that? Let us know. The last Superior box sold out in 7 minutes. Uh-oh. I don't like those odds. I don't like that. I have 7 minutes to get one. My version 10, here you go. Man from Beantown. My version 10 of the Superior box had a signed New Mutants by Claremont. Was it slabbed, though? Or did it just have a COA? A mint newsstand Secret Wars 8. That's great. A $200 Michael Turner Virgin variant, which is good. A signed Kevin Eastman book. I like that. And a ton of exclusive Virgin variants. I don't mind getting the variants anymore because I like sending them out to get graded. I like getting the 9.8s. They look great. Gary, I purchased a Machine Man #1, 1978 for only $6. That's a good deal. I found better books through claim sales than the auctions. I'll tell you, there's so much out there between claim sales on Instagram, on YouTube, auctions on Instagram and YouTube. There's a lot, man. If you want books, you can get it. You can get them. Each mystery box will contain only silver and bronze, beautiful, with the exception of an optional modern CGC 9.8 slab that is available starting at the $125. Is that, what is that? That's not the Spider-Man booth. That's that other one you were talking about. Let's get some info now, Michael. How do you order those boxes? I'll order a couple of those. We can open those online. Version 10 had a lot of Boss Logic, Jim Lee, and nice variants. What's the lowest price slab you ever sold? I've given slabs away, if that counts. 0. Here you go. This is what I wanted. Dave in the Cave. 3 Men in a Basement. Okay, so next Friday at 8 o'clock. Not tomorrow. Next Friday, 8 o'clock, Roger's going to be opening his Boxed Heroes box. Mr. Glulu. I don't know. Not impressed with the Spider-Man boxes, only modern variants. Steve's boombox from Torpedo was the best. You got at least one comic from his collection. Got me a Venom Lethal Protector happy. Dude, I forgot about those boomboxes. They were terrible, but yeah, $50. Mine was bad. Justin's, I think, was better than mine. I believe Justin's boombox was better than mine. I don't remember. I don't know if he's still in here. I think he got a sign book out of there. He got a note from Steve. I didn't even get that. How do we know those books from the boombox was actually from his collection though? I mean, it's a trust. He signs the back. There's a card in there. So you open the mystery box, and if you want to go back and watch my mystery box unboxing, me and Justin did I think we did the boombox. We each did 2, I think. He signs the back. There's like a card in there with him on it. That's all. Yeah, here you go, Wobbles. He could just throw a random book and sign it. You're right. You have no idea if it's out of his real collection or not. Have you ever thought of doing a podcast? We'll love to hear when I go out for a walk. I don't even know how to do a podcast. So, sure, someday. There you go. My boombox was a random Hulk book from Steve's collection. I had a shiny Spider-Man book that wasn't a 9.8. That's all I remember. Was it Spectacular Spider-Man 100? And it was the Green Goblin Spider-Man cover? I think that's what it was. Just a random whatever. Steve is the worst collector ever if those were from his personal best. Johnny Boy, absolutely not. I guess I'm weird, but I've never bought a mystery box and never had the desire to. Does that make me weirdy? Not at all. Some people, if you were a gambler, you might take a shot on some. I like the gamble. I like showing you guys. It's fun. It's a great reason to come live. And we open the box. We talk about it, and we pros and cons. We're going to go over that a lot more, I think. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about tonight too. Where do you source new mystery boxes? From Man from B-Town. That's how. No, I just see these. Actually, I caught the box from Heroes from 3 Men in a Basement. They were opening these. And I said, you know what? For $30, I like what I saw. I'll take a shot. I'll take a stab at this. So I wanted you guys to see this. You know Ryan, who's Zombie Pets, who's normally on the show with me, but because of the virus, I've been kind of riding solo, and he's been busy as hell. He sent me a bunch of pictures of prints that he had. Check these out. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me get rid of that first. So here's some zombie. His name is Zombie Pets on Instagram. These were just some of the stuff he had that we might be doing something together with these prints. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing something together, but we're going to get a bunch of these made. We have something kind of in the works. But he sent me, he's like, here, which ones of these did you like? Do you want to use? And I said, I like all of these. I think we're going to use all of these. So we got some Boba Fett, Hellboy. Here, this one's for Justin. He may already own this. Again, this is Ryan Brown, Mr. Zombie Pets. Some Phoenix. I love the Spawn. Batman and Max, some Lobo. So these were just some things he worked on, Bebop and Rocksteady, and Gambit. So I don't know. I like him. I just wanted to show you guys. Remember, he's over at Zombie Pets on Instagram. We might be doing something together with that stuff. So just wanted to show you those really, really, really quick. These, yeah, here you go, Joseph. These boxes are like lotto tickets, except you always get comics out of them. Yeah, sometimes you wish you hadn't, but yeah, you do. Octavio, I personally think Torpedo Las Vegas claim sale became more expensive as time went on. Example, early claim on an Uncanny X-Men very fine plus to near mint was 100. 2 weeks ago, a fine very fine is 95. Yeah, they probably had a lot of success with it, which is good, and they're just taking advantage of it now. Taking advantage of the success. My Spider-Man booth box came, and holy hell, was it rough. Yeah, I'll never order one of those, but I definitely am going to order if I can get one of those superior ones. I only take commission on business I drum up for that. See? They still haven't let me hit a grand prize either. Those bastards. Tape on the interior covers as restorated. So good question, Wobbles. Random grading question for Gary in the chat. Do you guys consider tape on interior covers restoration? I believe it depends if it's holding the book together or something. There's like there's a criteria to count as restoration. So no, it doesn't necessarily. I have a lot of books that have come back or I've seen graded that it just says tape on inside cover on the label without restoration, still comes back blue. But there's a specific criteria for that. Yeah, Ryan did that. Ryan did that Transformers if you want to reach out to him. Those were prints. He may still have the original arts on that stuff, but those were prints. Look me up on Instagram. I'm Victor Olin with New York Giants hat and see all my posted comics. You got that, Victor. Don't worry about it. Why does Star Wars 7 not looked at more highly? I looked at it as almost a first appearance, being it's the first non-movie adaptation. It bugs me for no reason. Star Wars 7? I'm not sure. Star Wars 1? Star Wars 1 and 2 are big books. There you go, King of Golden State. What they're going to do is they are going to note it on the label. Hey, Gary, now that CBCS has a census, what do you think about it? I think it's great for them. They should have had a census a long time ago. I think it's good that they have it. Do I think it's going to take any business from CGC? I don't. But I could be wrong. When you crack open a slab, the present, do you destroy the slab or can it be salvaged? Destroy it. Destroy that slab. I actually have some video ideas about slabs. I'm looking where I don't even want to talk about it, but I have some ideas for some grading stuff for some slabs. Next week too, upcoming stuff. So upcoming, I've got the final video for key issues out of this big collection. I have a magazine video coming, which is there's some really good stuff that came in there, and I think I talked about that last week when I went live. I also have, again, if you guys are late to the party, I have over 100 books at CGC right now. I have 75 pre-screen 9/8 books. I have another 25 right here that are going to be going soon. I also have some modern, some values, magazines. I even have like value tier magazines. So like there's a lot of stuff at CGC, and you guys are going to see all that stuff come back, and I'm going to be posting videos on all of that stuff. No secrets here. You guys get to see all of it. Will you be using CBCS services anytime soon? No, I will not. Not for any other reason other than I like the CGC label for my personal. Like if my personal collection, if I like CBCS and like their label and like all that, I'd probably have a whole bunch of CBCS books. Me personally, this is my personal preference. We've discussed this before. My personal opinion. All my books are CGC because it maximizes the value. I like the cases. Their customer service has been nothing but outstanding with me, like nothing but outstanding. So I just stick with them. I've only used them. I've sent a couple things to CBCS for different reasons, but it'll always be CGC. Bill, I'm probably not going to be doing a video on this. Can you do a video on how you press and clean comics? No, there's a lot of content out there already for that. And if I post a video, I'm gonna have to hear from other people. That's not how this guy does it. That's not how I do it. You're doing it wrong. I don't even want to get into it because it's not that big of a deal, and there's a lot of content out there already for that. So if you wanted to, you can find it. Oh yeah, Johnny Boy, I know that guy. I forgot his name, but I know who you're talking about. Gary, you don't happen to have a Green Lantern 7 or Avengers 4 mid-grade? No, the only Green Lantern 7 I have is actually mine. I don't have a Green Lantern 7, and I don't have an Avengers 4. I apologize. Sorry. Always looking for them, though. If you press a book, do the pressable defects return in time? Not if you do it right. Oh my goodness. Murphinator. Kimball does not like the CBCS labels. See, it's all opinion. I've seen them. They have their little, they're shiny. They're okay. It's just not my thing. That's all. Oh, we're still on the Spider-Man booth. We're still talking about them. The plus for Spider-Man booth is that your order number in any purchase always enters you for an extra free prize. As an example, I want a CGC 9.8 New Mutants 87 slab this past. Oh, somebody asked me about a New Mutants 87 they wanted. Thank you for reminding me, Octavio. Do I have any Pearl Jam memorabilia? I don't. I just have posters and like shirts and sweatshirts and stuff, but I don't have like signed anything or guitar picks or guitars or anything like that. Are you going to be upgrading your Showcase 22 sometime in the near future? I'm always up for upgrading if the price is right and it works for me. Timing and price. I'll upgrade any book I own if the timing and the price works out well. Or anytime. I mean, some things you can't really upgrade, but anytime. And then somebody asked me too about another room tour, and I'm probably going to do another room tour, but it's not going to be till December. It's not going to be for a while. I did redesign already my cabinets. I have the Batman Who Laughs statue that came, which is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Outstanding. I should have recorded when my wife came in to look at it because she jumped back and she was just like, no, I don't like that. I should have recorded that, but I didn't. Outstanding. Maybe CGC will end up with digital HD display slabs for new Marvel digital comics. Yeah, maybe. Wavy Jones, I appreciate it. You're welcome. I have fun doing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. My dad loved Pearl Jam. He got 60 of those individual concert CDs they made. That was great. I remember when they started doing that. So what Pearl Jam does is every single concert they do, they put out a CD for. So you can go buy the CD for the concert that you were at. Brilliant, right? You could also go back and buy any concert CD. So if there was maybe there was a show that had a great set list or something happened or whatever, you can just go buy it. Absolutely outstanding. I have every concert I've ever been to, I have the CD for, the bootleg. It's awesome. Is that an original He-Man Battle Cat? It is. Can you see it? Oh, it's in my head. Yeah. They're not that expensive. You could buy the set for like $100, $125, I think. How many black and white statues do you have? I think I have like over 50. 50, somewhere around 50. There's a couple I don't have that I really, really want that are expensive and hard to find, like that Batman Beyond one. I don't know how I missed that. And I remember sleeping on Penguin forever. I'm like, I don't really like Penguin. I don't really like Penguin. And now all of a sudden it's like a $200 statue. I'm like, geez. How long did it take you to put that Batman Who Laughs statue together? It looks daunting. It probably took me like legit half an hour. And what was hard was actually the chains. And for the longest time, I'm like, man, I don't know if I like these chains. I think it looks kind of stupid. I don't know. It's going to take away. The chains on the statue add such a great, I'm looking at it right now, add such an amazing dynamic to that statue. It brings it from like a 9 to a 10. It's awesome. And you can kind of move the chains any way you want. And every time I saw somebody with that statue or saw the pictures, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get the chains to look that good. Well, I did. Oh, geez, I'm all messed up. Here we go. That statue is huge. It's like 33 inches, 34 inches. It was heavy, too. Here you go. Wobbles. I'm getting my JLA 75 First Black Canary and a 6.5 from eBay tomorrow. I'm hyped as hell. That's a nice book. I like the First Black Canary. I like that book. I think you just see her foot. I forgot how small those 110 statue looked until you did the Thor Avengers. Yeah, nobody liked that video. I had fun with it. I'm gonna keep doing those too, because I'm gonna start doing like Batman black and white statue reviews as they come in, because they're fun. They're only this big, but they're fun little midweek videos I could pop in there that are like 5 and 7 minutes long. But yeah, I liked the statue. I just wish he wasn't Fat Thor. I liked the for $110. I liked how detailed it was. I liked the position. I liked the pose. I liked the way he looked. I liked it. What is the earliest Superman comic book you've ever found in the wild? I think I have a Superman 44 at CGC right now. I think he's playing the drums on the cover, white cover. Wavy Jones, if that made your day, I have no problem doing that. I can help you out any day of the week if you need me to talk about you. Absolutely. Have you listened to Eddie Vedder's old bands, Bad Radio or Indian Summer? No, but I will. I got Pearl Jam poster by Todd McFarlane signed. Big fan. I think Todd McFarlane did the Do the Evolution music video. I think he drew that. If I were to ever meet Todd McFarlane at a show, I'd rock a Pearl Jam shirt to see if he has anything to say. Because I'm pretty sure he did that whole video, music video. He drew it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did that. Is that a TMNT comic behind you? Yeah, I have Turtles #1, but it's a third print. Don't think there's a first print back there. And then I have Turtles #4 down there, and then Raphael #1, which is the first appearance of Casey Jones. That's my He-Man Turtles. Okay. Oh, that's my childhood cabinet. The first edition of the first appearance of Kraven. So that's Amazing Spider-Man 15. If you had watched my video that came out earlier today, it was a big Amazing Spider-Man unboxing and a Tomb of Dracula 10. I think, was it a 3.5? A 4? I don't remember what it was. It's in the closet in a box. I don't want to go get it. Pearl Jam top 5 band of all time. My top band of all time, definitely in my generation, my lifetime. What's the best Spider-Man statue to get? I'm not a Spider-Man guy, but I've seen, I shouldn't say that. I do like Spider-Man. If I got a Spider-Man statue, it's game over, Gary, because then I'm going to buy all the keys. I'm not going to sell the keys anymore that I find, and now I'm going to have a whole Spider-Man setup, and I'm not allowing myself to do that. But I like the Sideshow one. There's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good Spidey statues. There's a lot. Do you have a He-Man figure? No, I don't have too many He-Man toys. It's, again, it comes down to right price, right time. Do I want to display it? There's a lot to do. Do you have a complete Uncanny X-Men run? If not, how many issues do you need to complete it? I've probably had a complete X-Men run, but I've sold it. I've broken it all up because I have an X-Men 1 right now. Oh, no, I've never had X-Men. That's a lie. I've never had X-Men 3. There's a few I've never had. This was before I had the channel. I bought 2 collections back to back. Maybe they were a week or 2 apart, and both collections had complete runs of X-Men starting at X-Men 94 through like 300. Both of them, 2 of them. So I had 2 X-Men 94s, 101s, what else? 141, 142, 266, all these X-Men keys I had 2 of, and it was like a week apart. I was like, this is crazy. It's weird. And you know what else is weird? And hopefully now with the ball starts rolling here and everything starts opening, I can get back out there and get the content on the channel that it was originally made for. When I start talking about a certain book, I seem to run into it and find it, and then I'll find it in like 2 or 3 collections in a row, and then like never again. And a great example is the Turtle books from the 80s. I've never found a first print or a second print in Turtles #1, but I found third prints and issue 2, 3, 4, Raphael 1. There was like 3 or 4 collections in a row. Every collection had a Turtles book in it. It was like mind-blowing. And then ever since, I've only found 1, and it was Turtles #3, and it was out of this big collection. Spoiler alert, it's going to be in the magazine-size video coming out next week. Yeah, that Batman Who Laughs statue is monster. Jem Min has put together some monster statues together this week. He's put together a monster Bane. Yeah, Jem's been doing a lot of unboxings, man. Good for him. Those statue videos are always fun. Those ones are a lot of fun. Yeah, Jem did review my Batman Who Laughs. Yep. What was included in the box? I'll go over this really quick. Again, this was Boxed Heroes. This was a $30 mystery box. So box number 2 had The Hood number 1, which is a nice book. Devil Dinosaur number 1. So we've already blown past our $30 box. Logan's Run number 1. Justice League number 1. A little Amazing Spider-Man trade. And then X-Men Prime. You know, no big deal, this book. Sorry about the camera. That was box number 2. Box number 1 had another Spidey trade. But then this is when things got really impressive. We had a Scotty Young signed book with a certificate of authenticity from Rocket Comics. We had a Ragman number 1. We had a Marvel 2-in-1, first appearance of Crossfire, which he nicely labels on the back. Amazing Spider-Man 344, first Cletus Cassidy, who becomes Carnage. Web of Spider-Man 100, just a shiny book. But my favorite book out of all of these is an X-Men 221. This is first appearance of Mr. Sinister. So 2 very impressive boxes for $30, and you get a card with all their information on it. So very well worth it. Sean Steiner picked up a lot of Forever People and New Gods today at what I thought was a hell of a deal. Quite happy. Hey, those books are getting hot right now. Keep doing small statues reviews. Oh, I am, man. I don't care if those videos get 100 views. They're fun, and it's midweek stuff. It's fun midweek surprise content. So as these black and whites start coming in, because I usually order all of them as they come in, I'll do those. You guys were watching Jem's unboxing. That's awesome. That was a good video. Here you go. 3.5 on that Craven. Thank you, Benjamin. Just got back an Amazing Spider-Man 194, 9.8 from CGC, first submission. Niles, congratulations. For you guys who don't know, Amazing Spider-Man 194 is the first appearance of Black Cat. Niles, that's a hell of a book. Congratulations for that being your first CGC submission, too. That's awesome. Have you ever had any comic books come back from CGC and the cases come back cracked? I have not. CGC does do an outstanding job with their shipping. Does it mean that it can't happen? Of course it can. You give them a call. I'm sure they will work things out. What are affordable X-Men keys for new collectors? Well, what do you consider affordable? For this, we'll talk about maybe $150 and under, $100 and under. So for $100, you could probably get an X-Men 266, which is the first Gambit. You can get a very probably low-grade X-Men 101, which is the first Phoenix. There's super minor ones. First Bishop, which is what, 282. 244 is Jubilee. She's very affordable, $20. There's a lot of Mr. Sinister is probably like a $40 book. In decent grade. I have this in a 9.8 that I completely forgot too. This is not a 9.8, but still, great book to get out of that box. Those are just a couple X-Men books. Even under $100, you can go get like a low-grade First Havoc. That's not very expensive. First Sauron. That's X-Men 60, I believe. What do I think of the new album? I actually really love the new album. I was surprised. I think it's really strong. I like the way it opens, to be honest with you. I like that side. I actually bought the new album literally on vinyl and bought a record player and speakers and everything so I could hear it on vinyl. It's fantastic. Date stamps. I don't have an opinion on the date stamps. It happens. Good luck, Joe Jenkins, with your 2 boxes. Good luck. Do you like to watch other YouTube channels? I love Mr. Sunday Movies. That channel has a lot of comic, movie, and video game stuff. Yeah, I watch 3 Men in the Basement. I watch Local Unbox, and I watch Gem and Collectibles. Those are 3. I do watch Comic Tom. He puts out some good content. And I'm sure there is just a ton of great content out there. A ton. I just don't have the time. So I do have a small handful that I do watch. Yes. Let me do this. What is this? BoxedHeroes.com. BoxedHeroes.com. That's where those came from. Tell them Gary sent you. No, just kidding. You can't even write to them. Just order your stuff. Sandwich, thank you for liking that Thor video. It's my first one, so there's some hiccups on the way. We'll get it. We'll get there. Those statue unboxing videos, they'll get there. Fallen Heroes has sent me a message on Instagram. I appreciate that. Josh, I also got two 194s back this week, one 8.5, one 9.4, and I have a third one down there I truly think has a shot at 9.8. Good luck. That's a hard book to get in a 9.8. That's why it's so expensive in a 9.8. That black cover is really hard to get in a 9.8. That is, again, the first appearance of Black Cat. Oh, Omega Red, that's another great one, Camp. Thank you. First appearance of Omega Red, which is X-Men number 4, you can definitely get for well under $100. You can get a 9.8 probably for right around 125 to 150. Oh man, we're just over an hour. I kind of wanted to stay on for an hour. I'll go on for like another 5-10 minutes here. Agreed. Oh, Thunder, House Design. Agreed on the album. All the drum machine stuff is an adjustment, but I'm really enjoying it. It does sound awesome on vinyl. It does. And you know what? When they start playing that stuff live, I don't think there's going to be a drum machine, right? I think he's going to be playing that. Who's that? Matt Cameron. So I'm excited. Benjamin Cross, vinyl is on the rise. People really coming back to the retros lately. Well, I think it started with all of the, what did they tell me at the store? All of the, not emo, not the snowflakes. What are these kids called? The millennials? The millennials were buying vinyl. I guess you can say snowflakes, but the millennials were buying vinyl because it was cool. They weren't necessarily listening to it, I guess. That's what this guy told me. Like, people were buying vinyl without record players, just without turntables, just to own it. So I wanted to listen to it because I've never really truly listened to vinyl. And I do have Pearl Jam albums on vinyl that I've never even listened to. It's just they were gifted to me, or I'm in the 10 club, so like you get gifts every year, and they give you vinyl singles. So here we go. Octavio, video idea: major and minor key raw price guide as well as spec books would be very helpful since everyone right now seems to be buying comic books. So Octavio, first of all, I do a lot of this with Gem over on Gem Mint Collectibles page. We do this, but you got to keep in mind it's a market, so it's hard to do a raw price guide when it fluctuates so frequently. So I could do a video today, and next week something changes or gets announced, and all of a sudden everything goes wacky. But me and Gem have done a lot of this over on his content. Deathmog, just pick a lot of Amazing Spider-Man, Marvel Team, X Factor, and some other DC books. We'll see. So I have a Thor #1 current series, and the pages are upside down on the inside. Have you heard of anything like that? I haven't. So if you submit that to CGC, you'll get a green label, and it will tell you on the label what's wrong with it. The green labels are usually errors and other things. But that's cool, man. I would send that to CGC, especially if it's a 9.8, and then go buy a regular Thor #1 so you can read it. Hipsters, that's it. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. The hipsters are buying vinyl because it's cool. I am. Not because, not, yeah, the hipsters. Not because they're listening to them. This is what the guy at the record store told me. So I believe him. Gene, come on now. 61 is the new 40. You're not old. Cut that out. It is. It's hard to be vinyl. And then, like, there's people, and I don't want to insult anyone, but the guy's telling me, like, so the reason vinyl is so, the sound quality is so good is because you're getting the highs and the lows when you put a record on a CD player or MP3, CD player, a CD or an MP3. You're compacting the file, the music file, so you're not getting highs and lows of the music. Well, let me tell you, I buy a record player, I buy wired powered speakers, not Bluetooth speakers, because he said you lose the sound with the Bluetooth speakers, you're losing some sound. So I bought powered speakers, wired, everything's hardware. It's incredible. It's truly incredible. You absolutely 100% hear a difference. If you think comics is a hobby that takes up time and money, waits against first, I'm not going into vinyl. I'm going to buy a few things I'll buy probably the whole Pearl Jam catalog, all their stuff, and I'll probably pick up like some Lumineers, Mumford & Sons, maybe some Linkin Park so I can hear something a little bit harder, just like the first couple albums. And that's probably it. I'm not going to start buying, like, I'm not going back and buying my entire music collection. That's not going to happen. Are cassettes now going for a lot of money? I have no idea. Oh, that hurts. I had a killer vinyl collection, got chopped by a dresser in a big U-Haul. That's terrible. That's terrible. See, Gene, I don't know what any of this stuff. Technics turntable. What kind of turntable do I have? I don't even know. I don't even know what kind of speakers I have. I know what everything costs, but I don't know any of this stuff. Here we go, Austin. Very Gary vinyl coming very soon. That's going to be my next video. Very Gary vinyl. Uh-oh, the hipsters are onto cassettes. You could have the cassettes. You can have them. I'm comfortable with just, you know, the download stuff and vinyl. I'm comfortable with that. But guys, we're hitting an hour and 5 minutes, 100 people. You guys have been awesome sticking through this whole thing. Again, I wanted to show really, really quick some more of these Ryan Brown prints. You see these prints? This is something me and Ryan are going to be working on in the future. So keep your eyes and your ears open for these. These are going to be coming out shortly with all different things. So I like all these guys. There was some. I love this one. Love the Raph. Spidey and Venom look great. Turtles always. He does. I'll tell you, Ryan does a hell of a turtle, man. He's really good with the turtle stuff and the Spidey stuff. I think it fits his art style. The turtles. Even look at the villains. I love it. I think all this stuff fits his art style really well. Look at his turtles. My goodness. So keep an eye out for that. Oh man, we're going way back. I missed a bunch of stuff. Sorry. Here's another video idea from James. Batman black and white statue review checklist. I myself collect black and whites, and I'm jealous of your collection. Would love for you to go in more depth on them. James, I'll be honest with you. I could try to go in depth. Again, we're talking about 1/10 scale, smaller statues that I don't even build. They just, some of them aren't even pegged. Some of them are solid to the base. Gino, another gentleman here. Over 60. I'm 65. I'm so glad I kept all my vinyl going back to the Beatles from the 60s. Enjoy the videos. Gino, thank you so much. And congratulations on keeping all that stuff, man. What's the Beatles? Was the White Album, right? If I remember it. Love the Star Wars prints. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to, Ryan's going to be doing some original art for me too. And again, that's down the line. I'm just kind of teasing some stuff we're working on. Sandwiches, yeah, everybody please stay healthy. You know, if you want to get out, I'm not going to tell everyone not to go to work, but at least just do it carefully. Get out, go to work, do what you got to do. Just do it safe. That's all. Yeah, I did. I like the Spawn as well. Oh, geez. Trying to get out of here, guys. I missed the unboxing, but I saw the second review. I love these boxes better than any other ones you've opened so far. Keep it up. Jeremy Hensley, I am. And, you know, I might do a video. Tell me what you guys think about this, because I just got a text from my wife, and it was really smart. I may do like a Battle of the Boxes video and see. It's hard to measure up some, but maybe get price. Like, let's say we buy a $100 box, 2 $100 boxes from different places, and we kind of see which one was more worth it. We've gone over some pros and cons. Like, I love the price point and what you get for this. 30 bucks is awesome, but I really like DA Cardworld getting a slab. Like, that was, keep this in mind, out of all the boxes we've opened together here, that DA Cardworld, as bad as the misses were, it was the only box that guaranteed you a graded book, if that's what you're into. The only one got you a graded book. Yeah, 3 of the 4 we opened were crap, and 1 was really good, but still, you got a slabbed book. All the other mystery boxes, you know, these aren't, you didn't get any variants in here. You got some good stuff came in these boxes. I'm probably going to order some more, and we'll do this again. But, you know, the torpedo boxes, yeah, they were $100, but you had a shot at an incredible grand prize. We got lucky, right? The first time we opened them, what we hit? Or was it the second video? We hit the second grand prize on torpedo, the second box they did. So that was crazy. But if you're not into those, if you're not into the variants, then it might not be the box for you. Or at least go into it open-minded, say, look, I'm going to drop $100 on this torpedo box. I know if I don't hit one of the grand prizes, I'm not going to be that happy. As long as you go into it with that mentality, you're not going to be disappointed because you know what they are. We've done enough of these now, and we're going to continue to do these where you know what happens when you miss. I am not doing another DA Cardworld. Never again. It's crazy. Right after you brought up the idea of Bronze and Silver Age mystery boxes, I've seen multiple people selling them. I'm sure they didn't get the idea from me. And if they did, hey, go ahead. It's okay. I have different ideas. for mystery boxes now, by the way. I'm going to keep them hush. Do you have an educated guess as to whether New York Comic Con will be canceled or not? I live in New York. I'm about an hour and a half up from New York City. I don't think New York Comic Con is happening. Governor Cuomo, Bill de Blasio, Mayor de Blasio, these guys are doing everything they can to keep social distancing a thing, and rightfully so. That's my opinion. I do think everyone should be safe. Maybe not over the top crazy safe, but I do think everyone should be safe. I don't think New York Comic Con is going to happen this year, and if it does, it may be postponed into 2021, maybe January, February. I don't know. I can see that New York cuts all social events and social gatherings of like more than 50 people out for the year. I can see that happening. Joseph, thanks for the great content. This is fun. You're welcome, man. I'm having fun, and that's most important, right? Is that what we're in the hobby for? Fun. I'm having fun doing this. Once I don't have fun anymore, I'm not doing it anymore. So it's a lot of. I'm glad you're having fun. We're all having fun. Battle of the boxes. What is the one Spider-Man? What is the one Spider-Man broken, not found out in the wild besides Amazing Spider-Man 15? What is the one Spider-Man broken? I don't know what that means. What is the one Spider-Man? I'm not sure. Dave in the Cave, yeah, you're a lot closer. You're 20 minutes out of New York. You know, it's not happening. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. And I'm really disappointed because I have a big booth this year for New York. So I don't think it's happening. But don't worry, I have plans. If New York Comic Con fails, I kind of have plans. Terrificon, this is going to sound crazy, but Connecticut, Terrificon, for some reason I think Terrificon has a better chance of happening, but I still don't think it will. Could be wrong. Archangel, my man here, he's up in Albany, New York, which is about 2.5 to 3 hours out of New York City. I agree, it's not happening. I don't think New York is happening. Look, a lot of these people, New York Comic Con is probably not going to happen. The only thing I hope is that New York Comic Con cancels or postpones earlier than later. I just want to know. I don't want to find out in September because I have to get ready, right? It's probably, I think it's like the early second week of October, like the 8th, 9th, 10th, something like that. So I have to be ready by September for New York Comic Con. I don't want to find out September 10th that New York Comic Con is canceled. That would be a bummer. I would be real disappointed about that. Ohio is getting ready to open. Its states are, you know, it depends where you live. Fun and knowledge, always something to learn from. I think you wanted to say Gary. Yeah, the T's next to the Y. I do hope Terrificon happens. I do love that show. We've talked about Terrificon on this channel a lot. It is a great convention. Campbell, is there any cons in Ohio worth going to? I have no idea. I don't go to any conventions in Ohio. I heard something about an online San Diego Comic-Con. So I do want to get out of here, guys. Come on. I got an email from New York Comic Con with a survey, and it seemed like they were leaning towards doing a digital convention. And I flat out said I don't want any part of that. I don't think it works well. I don't think it can be executed well because there's a lot of things on digital. If you want comic books, you can go online and find comic books, right? If you want a panel, you can go on YouTube and find panels that have been out that people recorded and put on YouTube. You can do that. What is a digital convention going to bring me that I can't go find on my own right now? I don't know. What can I do? I go to conventions to meet people, CGC, submitting to CGC, getting books signed, artists, writers, other Instagram people, you know, comic book community people. That's why I go. And if I'm going to a convention as a vendor, I'm going to sell and meet people. So what is a digital convention going to do for me as a guest, right? I just don't foresee it. I don't know. I think the timing of Terrificon in August is the best shot of working out, but still doubtful. It's going to be tough, man. We'll see when the casinos even get opened up. What is the one Spider-Man book you have not found? Oh, book. You're typing to. What is the one Spider-Man book you have not found out in the wild besides Amazing Fantasy 15? I have not found Amazing Spider-Man 2, First Vulture. That's one of the few. I have not found a First Vulture, First Sandman, and First Electro. All the others I found. Everyone. And I haven't found an AF-15. I found ASM 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10. Everything through the teens, including Green Goblin. I found multiple. I found 4 Green Goblins out there. 1 Mysterio, 2 Cravens, 1 Scorpion. That's 1 through 20. And that's it. I found a couple Kingpins. So they're out there, guys. The problem is they're expecting the COVID back along with flu season. This isn't over after summer for right. And in New York Comic Con, not only is it in New York City, but you're talking about flu season. It's October. So, all right, guys, that's it for tonight. I appreciate you guys even being here watching. We had a good fun unboxing. Please hit the thumbs up, right? That would be cool. Don't forget, I did post a video today. I did a CGC unboxing of Amazing Spider-Man, and it was Tomb of Dracula. Next week's videos, I'm not quite exactly sure what's going to come out. I do have something in the works for tomorrow with my man Aaron over there at AA Comics. Hopefully everything works out with him. And I guess that's it. So I appreciate all you guys even being here. I do, because you're taking time out of your lives and your evening just to watch. So thank you so much. And I'm going to end this broadcast the way my wife likes to, which is a simple finger gun and keep it comics. Have a good night, guys.